Hey Matt, this is Joseph Graham from the Perfect Timing BNI. I'm the new marketing guy. So check this out, man. What I'm going to review are something called the key elements to ranking organically. And these things, tried and true, past decade, work for anything and everything. All right. And these four key elements right here, when done right and consistent, right, lead to organic traffic online. So the first things first is this map listing, right? Anchors you in the town you want to rank in. So you do have one. This is yours. I'm not. I guess you got two, which is fine, right? It's fine. But this is a completely. Is this a? Let me see. Mag Builders, Mag Builders. If this is a different location, uh, it might be a good idea to change the phone number. But anyways, it's good to optimize this thing right here, 110%. So when you go inside of it, when you log into it, and you click on info on the left side, you want to make sure everything in there is filled out like 110%. And we're going to talk about citations. And this goes off of your NAP or your name, address, phone number. And then you want to throw your website in there. So I'm sure you do have citations. So when I type in Mag Builders, I'm sure it's a builders, right? All these different places like Porch, Yelp, your Facebook. These are all different places where you get a citation. But there are literally hundreds and hundreds of places to get these citations. Okay. Anytime I do citations, I'm doing at least 300. If you don't know where to go to get them, some places like Yext, they show you some places. When people think of social media, they think of Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, but really there's like this is just a small list compared to what's really out there, right? Just some of them right here. I'm on Yext, products, listings, but this is just some places where you can get citations, right? I had to stop and actually count. So this is actually 207 places where you can get a citation just on this right here alone. And I still have more other places. All right. So citations is a big deal. You'll be using your name, address, phone number, the same stuff, the same information that's listed on your GMB. Okay. This is content. Content is the words on your website. Some people say content is king. It is, but it's not. It's just one key element, right? And it must be authoritative and relevant to searchers. So I typed in roof, okay? Roof. And guess what? Wikipedia popped up first for that roof. Now you got these guys that rank for the word roof too, which is essentially what you want to do. But look, the reason why Wikipedia is the first organic website here is because they go into depth on the topic of roofs. They go into the etymology of the roof, which, I mean, you don't have to do that, but the different design elements of roofs, all this content on nothing but roofs. That's why they are number one when I type that in. So it's no different for local business. So if you're going to be doing roofing, you want to talk about every little aspect of roofing, like roof maintenance. I'm gonna search for roof maintenance. You're in Grapevine, okay? This guy doesn't have any reviews, yet he's ranking for that. Okay, now Google's pulling up whoever is the most relevant for roof maintenance, right? But if you're thinking like, how do I become relevant for roof maintenance? Well, what you want to do is you want to create a single page for every little service that you offer. Every little service, re-roofing, metal roofing. You want to go like balls deep in the content and just explain and become the Wikipedia of metal roofs, right? So when somebody is in Grapevine looking for like metal roof installation, let's say like metal roof installation, Grapevine, Texas, you become the most authoritative person on that. You become the Wikipedia. You're just talking about like how to take care of the metal roof, how to install the metal roof, how long the shit takes. You know what I mean? Just different types of content on metal roofs. And you're going to do that with every single thing that you have to offer. Okay, I hope this makes sense. I know you're busy and you got, a lot of stuff to do. I'm trying to keep it short, but this is definitely going to start setting you apart. And you'll definitely, once you start doing this, you'll definitely start ranking, because Google puts the most authoritative website first. And then people think, for whatever reason, that, this guy must be the best. These guys must be the best just because they're first, right? That's not necessarily the truth, but, that's that. And then we're going to go into backlinks. So backlinks are just votes from other sites. Okay. Not every vote is created equal. So if your website was the vehicle, okay, and then the race is the race to page 1, right? These backlinks are going to give you juice. Okay. So what kind of juice, what kind of fuel do you want to be racing with? You want to be racing with some West Texas 87 grade gasoline, or you want to be racing with some NOS, with some jet fuel? I would assume jet fuel, right? You don't need much of it. So you got 82 backlinks and you have 24 do follows. These are really the only ones that matter right here. And since these guys were the first like organic website, I'm going to use them as a demonstration. So they got 79C. They're not too far behind you. So it's just merely a matter of implementing some of these key elements, man. Yeah, I mean they talk about roofs just about as much as anybody, right? They only have one page. Same thing, same shit. So there's really no reason why you couldn't you shouldn't be showing up for any of these roofing, but just we'll start adding more content onto this, and then backlinking. What I need to stress is, look, these backlinks right here, these backlinks, man. Like I said, this is the fuel that pushes your online presence. This is the fuel that pushes your website. So anything that you have on the internet that has a URL, you see this up here? This is a URL. Your Facebook has a URL. Your Yelp has a URL. Your map listing has its own URL. Okay. You can backlink to anything with the URL, which means every individual page has its own URL. This page is different than your home page. You see the extension? And then what I also like to do is put dash, and then I'll put the city, right? And then I like to I like to dominate, man. Like I'll clone one of my like my homepage, and anytime it says like, Fort Worth, I'll just replace the city or for the location. So like I'll have like, let's say this is mainly like in Grapevine, right? I'll just clone this page, and then everywhere it says Grapevine, I'm putting Decatur. Everywhere it says Decatur on the next page, I'm putting, Lone Oak, whatever, right? So yeah, man, hope this helped. But these are just pretty much the key elements, dude, to focus on. All right.